Let's implement a simple example of how we can use the navigation stack to push a new page onto the stack, which will perform screen navigation. Here I am in the HTML of the My Teams page, and I'm simply going to add a new button. We'll just make the text find a tournament. And in here, I am going to simply put a click event, and we'll call a method named goToTournaments. And let's just put some text right above this. And it's just to tell our user, we're not currently following any teams, but we can instruct them that they can first select a tournament and follow teams from there. But now let's go implement the code for the goToTournaments method. I'm going to flip over here to the myteamspage.ts, and we'll add the method goToTournaments. Now, when we do navigation in the Ionic framework, we need to use a nav controller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my import for the Ionic framework, which is Ionic-Angular, and we're going to import a nav controller. Now we're going to use typical Angular 2 constructor injection to inject that nav controller into our class. Notice I made this private. This is not only going to inject it, but it's also going to give a private instance member available inside the class. This is standard Angular 2. So this will enable us to refer to that property. This.nav, there it is, you can see it in IntelliSense, .push. And we need to push a page into the stack, so we need to import that page next. You'll see it's our tournaments page here. And so we'll push the tournaments page onto the stack. That's all there is to it. Now let's go run the app. Here's our Find a Tournament button, which we just added. You can see we added the text above it. I'm going to click that button. And you can see it's navigated us to the tournaments page. Also notice that a back button has appeared here. We'll talk about that more in a bit. Another thing to note is the URL never changed during that navigation. So there you have it. Overall, you can see just how easy it was for us to implement simple navigation using the navigation stack.